Hello Capricorn, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your March 2024 mini tarot reading. But before we begin, I got a couple announcements to make, and I wrote them down to make sure I got the dates right. I just wanted to remind everyone I will be in Orlando doing readings at the Spirit Fest, and the information will be down below, and that's March 2nd and 3rd. But then in April 6th and 7th, I will be in Sarasota, Florida, again a Spirit Fest event at the Fairgrounds, Robarts Arena, and that information also will be down below. And you don't want to miss out on Spirit Fest. It's really, really awesome, very well-run show, and I'm so excited when I get to meet the clients that I haven't met yet. So I hope you can make it there. And also, I wanted to remind everyone that it's Happy St. Patty's Day, and also the spring equinox. Here in the States, it's March 19th. Make sure you get all of your ducks in a row for that day. It's a powerful day to take care of some spiritual business. And what else can I say here? Oh, if you'd like a reading just about you, I am doing readings. Still having a little trouble with my wrist, but I am doing personal readings, and you can sign up for one of those at my website, which is listed down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. And make sure you go there. There was somebody in Africa pretending to be me. I don't know why, but I guess I should take it as a compliment. But I actually had to report them on YouTube, and that has stopped. So just letting you know there. But let's see what's coming up for Capricorn. Oh, also, we will do the pull for the love and money at the end for each sign. So, and you want to remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign, Justice card. Because you may find that some of those connect better than just your sun sign. So let's see what kind of stuff is coming up for you, Capricorn. Oh, it says your intuition is going to be quite on target this month. And sometimes you have a tendency to say, oh, that can't be real, or that can't be me. Well, you know what? Try believing just for once and then test it. You know, everyone says, well, you know, your intuition, how do you know if it's right or not? You treat it like a new friend. You let it prove itself. And if it tells you to go jump off a bridge, it's probably not your intuition, or it's something you wouldn't want to follow. So work with it. You'll find that it works really quite well. I do feel that your worry monies might be put on hold a little bit. It's like it's catch-up time. It's like, I don't know if more money's coming in, or things have been settled. Maybe you paid off something and it's made it a lot easier for some of you. It says your wants, wishes, and daydreams. 9 of Cups, one of my favorite cards in the deck. To me, it says wishes granted. But when you're scattered and you have lots of ideas of wants and wishes, which there's nothing wrong with it, best course of action may be to focus on one at a time until you get one going. And then, you know, set that, I mean, you can even do it all in one day, but when you're focusing on one, that's fine. Then set it back up on the shelf and pull the next one down, and so on. It says there's a lot of guilt feelings for some of you to do with family. Not yours to carry. I mean, you know, sometimes, you know, especially I'll hear from people that had terrible childhoods, never stick up for the parents or whatever went on, because it's real. Is, you know, sometimes people do the best they can with what they have, and you can't give love if you don't have love, or you can't, you know, be something, you know, that you're not. And again, just kind of deal with that guilt. Don't push it down, because it's going to pop up at the worst and unpredictable times. So it is something that needs to be dealt with. If you had a disagreement, an argument with somebody, it's important that you know that you were heard. And then I have the Sun card and Chariot after that, which I feel like they heard you. So there's going to be some, that's not for everybody, but there's going to be joy. And you're going to feel like, you know, like, yeah, I finally got through. They heard me. And that could be at work or home. Not sure where or who that's for. I do have the pregnancy card here, so if you're wanting pregnancy or been waiting for quite a while, this could be some good news on the way in that department, either for yourself or maybe a child of yours, or daughter or something, a daughter-in-law, I don't know. It just says there could be news of a pregnancy. It seems like it's time for you to, Capricorn, to have some stuff go your way. Call your power back if need be. It seems like you're Johnny on the spot for everybody else. Maybe you need to take some time for yourself and take care of you. And there's nothing wrong with helping others. It's a good world when we do that, but when we don't take care of ourselves, it doesn't leave a lot left if we're continually giving to our kids, to our neighbors, to our friends, to those in need, which again is awesome. But you first and foremost need to fill yourself up with everything that love, energy, you know, get sleep at night, that kind of stuff, and nurture yourself also. Magician says you can have what you want. We can ask manifest whatever. And the definitely hard part is we have to wait for it to get here. Everything does come in divine time. It almost feels like some of you are going to try something new. Now, whether that's work or a relationship, could be both. You know, some people for work, some people for relationship, and again, some for both. But it looks like it's going to be, okay, that didn't work, so we're going to try this. It's finding the way. It's almost like being an apprentice. And for little baby steps moving forward, there are big moves in the long run. And I feel things could even certainly start falling into place in relationship and work. Decisions are going to be made this month. Choices, and I feel it's for the future somehow. I just feel like it's for a new beginning for some, or it's changing of the ways. Sometimes it's easier to just say, okay, yeah, I'll do it that way. But I feel like some of you that have been wondering what you could change or possibly do, talk to you, especially if it has to do with family, talk to your family. But again, first and foremost, you have to take care of you. You have to, again, fill yourself up with all that you have and all that you need. Seems like if we're focusing on the past, we're missing out on today. God, I've had that message so many times already today. I heard it and felt it. I do feel like it's victory time for you. And this is important too. If counsel is needed, whether that be a doctor, a lawyer, or even some friends talking, by working with counsel, and I don't know why, money comes because of it. Maybe you have money that's owed to you. You know, health-wise, if we take care of ourselves ahead of time, we save money. You know, it's going to be different for each person. So, and it could be for all, I'm not sure. But it says there will be gating in the midst of change as we move forward with this year. Continuing forward, excuse me, a correction there. Ace of Cups says when your mind is filled with spirit, fills your body to overflowing. What you think about, you become. And those of you that are alone right now, it just seems like maybe you're worried about, you know, am I going to be alone all the time? Or maybe you're with people and feel alone. That's even worse than being alone. But I feel like something's going to click or change or work on where that's going to be a different outcome for a lot of folks. I also do feel like preparedness in reverse can help, especially in that alone feeling. If you can go back, like, okay, universe, creator, God, whoever you pray to, show me how I got here, and then be quiet and listen. But you definitely will make some choices to change that if you want to do the work. You know, it's easiest to just stuff it down and say, okay, that ain't working, you know, push it down, but it keeps coming back up. For those of you that that's happening to, best course of action is to deal with it. Or, you know, if it's pain, hard to do, I know, sit, cry, hold yourself. You know, I don't mean to make it sound cold, but you really need to nurture yourself too. You are stronger than you realize, Capricorn. You've been through, a lot of you have been through a lot, but excuses are gone now. Ooh, I hate when I say that, but it seems like it's time for a healing, a time for a change for you in a very positive way. So I have a feeling this month is going to be full of ideas, or even the ideas you have, maybe working on them. So let's do our love and money real quick here. Let me move these out of the way. And I did already shuffle those, so we could just do them kind of quick. And with it being St. Patty's Day, let's hope there's some luck in here too for you. So let's do love first. One, oops, here's the one. Ooh, King of Wands, Two of Swords, and feeling alone, which we kind of talked about here. You know, here we go, this one, Two of Swords, and the King of Wands. I do feel like those of you that are willing to make some decisions, it's, you know, once you've been really hurt, it's easier just to say, oh, I ain't going there again, or, you know, they'll just hurt me, they'll just leave me. I have a feeling something's going on with some of you that you're going to be willing to try again. If you're feeling like I'm feeling like the word abandonment from some people, or energy or whatever. I don't think that's going to happen. You know, it doesn't matter what I think, it matters what you think. But sometimes love would definitely be worth that. So just try to be open to love if you can, and see what happens, especially for those of you that are single. It might be a time for new beginnings. So for the money, ooh, good one here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands, or excuse me, of Pentacles, excuse me. But I do feel with the Ten of Pentacles, you know, it could be, I even hate to say it, could be a lucky time. I'm not saying run out and, you know, gamble or, you know, take a risk, but I just feel like something you've been working on might be the time to do it. You know what I mean? Like if you have an invention in mind or a new job in mind, it just says, you know, don't jump in head first, but it says listen to yourself, because I think there's going to be some information that's really going to help you here. Messages will be very important this month about money or finances. I do feel opportunities for those of you that are wanting to buy something big, like a house or a car or, you know, a boat or something like that. It wouldn't be this month to buy it, but start looking. And I think within a couple of months, hopefully the interest rate will be down and you'll be able to do it. But it says the wishes that you've had for money, something's going to happen this month that makes you realize it's all possible. With that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. I so appreciate you dropping in, Capricorn, and I'll see you again next month.